Hey guys, William Murphy here. Welcome back to day 2 of the Festival of Speed 2025. We have found ourselves at the top to the side of the house, and we're in what looks to be the classic vintage and maybe Ferrari stand. So I'm going to look around the cars and then see what today brings. Yesterday evening was finished with an amazing drift display and some incredible fireworks. Really looking forward to seeing what today brings. So let's get stuck into today's video.
Let me just say one thing. Peace.
Beautiful.
Speak to the guy. It's an amazing car.
So Ferrari have a stand, which I was looking for. Now we found it. This is looking pretty magnificent. Look at this. Are there new cars on display? I don't know if you have to get permission to get in there. See if we can have a look at the Ferrari stand. They've got a 296 Speciale, a Roma Spider, and a Pura Sangue. So we're now on the Ferrari stand. Look at this stunning Pura Sangue, a little SUV, or should I say FUV. That beautiful colour, carbon pack. So nice. Got a Roma Spider in a fantastic colour option. Black and red interior. That is beautiful. Look at that. There. 296 Speciale. That stunning thing. 100 years of the Phantom. So this is a 100-year-old Phantom, whereas this is a brand spanking new one. The absolute height of luxury. And done in the same colours. Absolute beautiful car.
In the sunshine,
Oh my goodness, it's a Lister Storm. I have at home a scale electric car of this particular car. That is amazing. This is the one that had the Newcastle United livery on it as well. So cool. The Lister Storm. So very, very cool. Now, if you're into your vans, I think this one here is going to be one to put a smile on your face. This is the original Transit super van.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, yeah, we run it at Dunsfold. We just run it down.
Big old V8 power lump and a Mark 1 Transit van. On the inside, it looks pretty standard as well. It's an incredible piece of kit. Then they upgraded to go to the next style of Transit, also called the Supervan 2. Supervan 3 went for a V6 Cosworth. Let's go back and see the front of these. You'd be the envy of all your window cleaners and plasterers turning up on a job in one of these. Supervan 4 and then Supervan 4.2. Bigger aero. It's less of a Transit, more of a spaceship. But what a thing. What an absolute work of art. Over here, I'm going to charge up this big powerhouse. The Ford Super Truck.
Thank you.
I mean, that's...
It's because we've been told to report anyone.
Yes, okay. So past the last marshal.
So when you go down the hill, fine.
Big old aero.
Not until you are going down to the start line. Yeah? So nothing through here, nothing running. No, I know. I need to just tell everyone. So
Wow, what a machine.
45 minutes late. I'd rather just do that. Alright? Thank you.
Warning cards. Red card or yellow. 3 strikes and you're out.
Not even that. I would ask. Not saying you and I what actually are going out to the
We're going to have to photo for them. However, if it happens to be quiet,
Absolutely, yes.
Every time a car goes past, you're completely covered in dust. Right, we've done the hill climb, walked all the way to the top of the hill. Did get a buggy for one section of it though, which was quite fun. And we've seen the Formula One, the supercars are just finishing now, and now we're heading into the forest for the rally stage. Which will be very exciting. We're getting hopefully a nice little view of the cars. That sounds amazing with the noise. Supercars to my left, rally cars to my right. Oh. Not bad. So we've successfully made the long walk up to the rally area, and we're greeted by a collective of 6R4s. So pretty much every colour combination you can ever imagine of 6R4. There's a line here, there's a second line over there, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to having a wander around here and seeing what's on display. So I've mentioned 6R4s previously. I've had the pleasure of have worked on one and have driven one, albeit not on the road, but getting behind the wheel and moving the vehicle under its own power, I'm classing that as driving it. It's a bare carcass of a Metro. You can see the front diff on display. Real basic 6-cylinder V6. And yeah, stunning things. Such cool cars.
Career. He's never done any rally more, and for his 40th birthday present to himself, he is back in competition mode, and quite frankly, I can't wait. I've done 26.
There's Rothmans, Autoplast,
Wow, that's impressive.
And someone
Mobile
told me
One,
that last year. I was on the record. I went, flipping heck, I've lost count.
Yeah, you
I
can-
don't
Duckham's.
know what's going on.
It's a plain red
Running
one.
over the bank there.
This is a TV car.
I'm not sure.
The winning streak. So
Jump over the flying pin jump from Yamagati Lafayette in the Celica there.
And for the first time in a while, no front right puncture, which is good.
Yeah, that's been, we've had 2 front right punctures from Lafayette on this stage during the weekend. But
there's computer vision one as well.
Around, it's a 231.1.
And how does that stack up, Bex?
Well, the fastest one we've had through today has been Rally 1 machinery.
So I'm going to have a little mooch around and see what's what. There's like another viewing area over here for the final part of the hill climb.
And that's probably one of those.
And then over here is the paddocks for the rally cars.
Yeah, it's getting
So,
exposed, and we've got a
trying to have
little
a
bit of
wander
body weight
around.
that's come off here.
and see what's what.
See where he is, the driver's in the car.
Another Stig Blomqvist car, RS200. Very, very cool thing.
So yeah, they did all the testing up at Chalgrove Airfield and also at Cadwell Park. The original cars had no wings on it or nothing. So because it was the Formula One connection, John Piper and Brian O'Rourke came up with the idea of raiding the parts bin at Williams and sticking wings on the car. Pond thought they were off their heads, but they went up to Cadwell one morning and he did a lap without the wings. They put the wings on and he went 2 seconds a lap faster. So hence the ugly duckling got wings.
Right, let's talk to engineer. Come, engineer, come. Yeah, Brian, sit there. Get dirty. Is that true? Did you? I mean, was it pretty much raid the parts bin?
Well, yes, but there's a bit more to it, as you'd imagine.
You're an engineer, of course there is.
Yeah. Well, there's some aspects of it that do amuse me looking back. John Piper, who was the other guy between the two of us, we designed most of that car. So John looked after transmission, suspension, the tricky bit. I did the structure, which was really about, I don't know, just trying to put something together that might help the driver in the event of a shunt, I think, which it subsequently did. But yeah, he had this idea. He really believed that downforce on a rally car would be useful. And plenty of the traditionalists thought that was a stupid idea because on the loose, you know, it's just loose. Anyway, he said, well, look, we're going to try this out. Depends how long you got, actually. But so what we did was he found a wing that had been on an F1 car, a rear wing, great big thing, utterly inappropriate, but he wanted to make a point. So one of the fabricators and myself worked out how to hold it on the back, and we took it to a wind tunnel test at Myra. It went in the full-size tunnel at Myra, and the story goes, and this is absolutely true, we spent a day messing around with Austin Rover's aerodynamicist, cutting the gutter rails down and that sort of thing, drag reduction, and in the afternoon we'd pretty well got through all of that, and the technicians went off for tea break. While they were away, we bolted this great big wing on the back of the car. And when they came back, fired the wind tunnel up, and one said to the other, something wrong here. What's that? I'm getting negative lift, which made our point. But it was such an amount of downforce, you couldn't balance it at the front. So quite a while later, when we finally took the car out to test at Cadwell Park, John said, look, I really want to try this, but we can't put that stupid great thing. So we found a smaller one. It was actually a flat from an F1 car from a couple of years before. And Ian Anderson, the technician, the fabricator who was doing the work, I said to him, look, we can't, you know, we have these great big end plates for this big wing. I said, we need to cut that down. So we fitted this flat, and he said, where do you want me to cut it? And I went, like that and like that. And that's what turned up on 200 cars later on. It was quite ridiculous. But no, it is true. We went to Cadwell. We didn't have a front wing as such. It had a bib splitter to just help balance it. And that's a modest amount of downforce, but that was enough to actually impress Tony Pond that it was worth doing.
Wow, this is a bit easier, you know, because the power was a bit more progressive, and yes, it did like swap ends. You know, that was an issue with the car.
Inside the back of the airframe, a lot more, and therefore it makes the smoke still out a lot more fuller. And certain manoeuvres in the show will use this technique to enhance those manoeuvres throughout. Each aircraft passing only 30 metres, 100 feet. They switch their colours from white to red and blue.
it is. His wheels falling off. No, the wheel's falling off.
Vettel found himself spun around by Bruno Senna in the Williams Sergio Perez on the south.
Rider in, here we go, it's Alfie Hemming. He flits between mountain bike and BMX. He starts off with the ground chuck, throws the back end out. Then there's the knack. And over this last one, oh, the big Superman. Come on, give the man a big round of applause, run number 1. Now that's important, because he's got run number 1 done, which means he's got points on the drops in. This guy will ride quite literally anything you put in front of him. He's an animal on his bike. What's he got on this last one? A truck driver. He starts off 2 360s over the first.
Watch out for the gun show, incoming, oh my word, the Steve's mother himself.
Yeah, Tom Russell does the backflip, turn down, then he does the flip down, and then number 2, then is the legend that is Jordan Clark, starts off that backflip bars. Love that. Oh, is that the triple truck? And the triple whip over the last 4! It was the quad! It was the quad! He said to me as he...
So as we draw an end to the action for Friday, had an amazing day. They've been a little bit cooler today. We had a look through the auction. We've explored the cars, and now we're just going to head over to finish the day off with going to the supercars. So that, I think, in itself should be a separate video because they're pretty spectacular. So I hope you've enjoyed the content so far. Loads of stuff on display, loads of stuff I've seen. Went to the rally stage as well, I forgot about that. And we came up, walking along the track, came back down, walking through the rally stage, and yeah, amazing day out. So tomorrow we go again, Sunday, last day. And then really looking forward to seeing what happens tomorrow.
He's certainly the biggest hamster around, isn't he? Because
yeah, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the content so far, there's plenty more to come, but hit the thumbs up button, comment down below. If you haven't done so already, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. And until the next one,
as a parent,
see you then. Take it easy.
To have, but you know, the fact that he's been able to raise,
yes,
you know, a family.
Goodwood Festival of Speed, signing out for another day.